my name is Willow Rose Moondancer. I make videos here on YouTube about Wicca, and I also have a blog called Wiccans.wicked.com. Today we are going to be talking about the different things that your soul could be here on Earth to do. I already know my viewpoint of how Earth kind of is in our universe is picture like on Earth we have developed countries and we have underdeveloped countries, and so I kind of view Earth as an underdeveloped planet within our universe. We are kind of like the Africa, some of the more poor Asian countries, kind of like idea within the entire universe. And so, having said that, a lot of our purposes here on Earth are to better the Earth, to make it less underdeveloped and make it more of a developed planet. A lot of our goals are to bring things like love and light and truth to here on the Earth, especially those of us who are starseeds. I think everybody here on Earth has a purpose, but I think starseeds' purposes are a little more developed, a little bit more intense, if you will. Like, their purpose kind of has an overall greater effect than those who are natively human. And that's not to belittle anybody who's not a starseed, but it's kind of like saying how, yes, everybody on this earth has an impact on what we do. It is very important, that we all reduce our use in one-use plastics, and it's very important that we are all doing good things for the earth. It's very important that we all vote and all that stuff when it comes to politics. But there are obviously people on Earth who have more influence, more power than those of us like you and me on Earth. And the same thing goes with souls and like where they're from. Starseeds are those people who might have a little bit more influence, might have something bigger planned for this lifetime than those who are natively human here. And there's nothing wrong with that. We're all important, and all of our purposes need to be fulfilled regardless, to help better this earth. So first I'm going to talk about a little bit about starseeds, because I know a lot about them, being one. They are generally, their purpose here is to raise their own personal consciousness and frequency, and to awaken their higher self, so they are able to use their gifts and their cosmic lineage and all of that stuff to help better our Earth now. And a lot of the help that Earth receives comes from these starseeds, much like, people in more developed countries. They go to other continents, they go to other countries, and they try and better those places based off of the materials that they have, the material wealth that they have, their knowledge, because they tend to be better educated and all that stuff. It's very much similar. The starseeds are here to try and help support the rest of the earth. That having been said, though, it is definitely important for native humans here on Earth to help as well. If we all go to Africa and we give them all these resources to make their continent more developed as a whole, and they don't do anything with that, like they don't go out of their way to use these resources, nothing is going to work. And quick disclaimer, I am quite aware that Africa in its completeness is not totally underdeveloped. There are very rich cities and stuff in Africa. I'm just using it as a general because that is what's going to help people relate to what they know. So some things that like native humans, their life purposes might be things like to help fix the environment. It might be to be a teacher or an example onto others spiritually wise. Maybe someone's job here is to be a messenger. Maybe they're gifted with psychic abilities, or maybe they just have some sort of talent to connecting with the divine, or other races from other galaxies and different dimensions and all these things. Maybe they are supposed to be a messenger for us. In general, there could be people whose their life purpose is to bring others together, to better our technology, as we are way underdeveloped when it comes to the rest of the universe. When it comes to technology, their life purpose could bring happiness to others. It's also really important to remember, though, that someone's life purpose is not just there to help better the earth. Whatever their life purpose is going to help aid their soul's purpose. So there is a difference between someone's life purpose and someone's soul purpose. We all have many, many different lives, and we all have one soul. Our soul has this overarching big purpose, and our life purposes are like little steps that we take to reach the soul's big purpose. So someone's life purpose in this life right now may be to make people happy, and that is going to bring them one step closer to their soul's purpose. And then when they get to their next life, they're going to hit the next step of their soul's purpose by having a life purpose. A life purpose is not meant to be easy to achieve. It's supposed to be challenging. It's supposed to take your life. Even if you are already doing your life's purpose, that doesn't mean that you have fulfilled that purpose. That just means you have started it. It will continue until the day you die. When your life's purpose is totally complete, that is when you will pass on, and then your next life, you'll move on to the next step, and that'll be your new life purpose. And each of your life purposes is going to be important for who you are in that life. It's probably going to be something that you struggle with. So if you struggle with, being a positive, bubbly person, your life's purpose may be to bring that positivity and that happiness into other people's lives, so then you can bring it into your own life. Maybe you are, not very technologically inclined, but your life's purpose is to better technology. So you're going to spend a good chunk of your life learning the things that you need to learn so you can comprehend that technology and then make it even better. So right now, my life's purpose is to better the earth through teaching the next generation. So right now, I'm a preschool teacher. I don't necessarily plan on being a preschool teacher my whole life, but I do plan on being a mom. And I think that is also fulfilling of that purpose. I know that in my past lives, I have passed away due to childbirth. So I don't know if my life purpose having to do with children has any relation to how I need to develop as a person now from past lives, but I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I think that's all I have for today's video. Thanks for checking me out. Let me know what your life's purpose is down below. I'd love to hear about it and any input you have on the topic. Make sure you check out my blog, wiccansaren'twicked.com. I make 2 posts a week, one on Wednesday and one on Friday. And make sure you subscribe to me here because I make videos every Monday and Thursday. And until next time, blessed be.